And as always, if you want to help us out, at any of these are all, we have websites and like that. And thank you. I don't want to take any more time because we've had a great list.
Okay, so one of the things that we do at Gates with our bands is we have many smaller concerts. So we're used to having one or two big concerts every year. But we found that the kids were actually able to learn a lot of music much quicker. And so we started doing more concerts throughout the year. And to help fill out the program a little bit, we started doing smaller recital groups. And so we're going to start off tonight with this wonderful group of 7th graders who's going to play for your Hendrix and play on Wing. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. And so, gentlemen, you can go back to your normal seats in the band, and now we're going to bring up an 8th grade group, and they're going to perform for us Eye of the Tiger. Okay, so one of the things I also like to do is if I'm asking them to perform in small groups, I also will do small groups or you can perform solo myself. So I'm performing for you tonight was written in the 1800s by a vocalist named Marco Bordoni, and he would write all these wonderful songs for his students to learn and work on breath control and musicianship in general. And one of the things that's been a long tradition for trombonists is nobody ever writes anything great for us. So we steal it from every other instrument possible, including vocalists. And in the early 1900s, the principal trombonist of the Boston Symphony, Yolanda Scorsese, stole all the entire collection and rewrote it all for trombone. And so now I'm going to play one of my favorite scores. Enjoy it.
sign says, "I've lost a bet to Lily Savchenko. She kicked my butt and has been making me wear this snake everywhere, and I have to wear it all day tomorrow, but we can't discuss the terms of the bet because it's really embarrassing." the next piece that we're performing is called The Noise in the Basement. It's one of my favorites. You can imagine a young child going down in the basement and finding some creepy, scary noises and their imagination running wild. And it's just a super fun song. So I do hope that you'll enjoy it as we perform it for you. Ready? Go.
So this next piece, the Haunted Carousel, just a tiny bit of explanation. It truly is about a carousel that is haunted. But we get to use this really cool app with the iPad synthesizer called Theremin, and you might know it, Star Trek thing, and also on Big Bang Theory. And so if you're familiar with it, I'm sure you'll recognize it. And we have a wonderful student, Winter DuPont, who's going to play it for us tonight. And we hope that you enjoy it. I just want to do a quick test to make sure we're all running the equipment. The lights are good. It's going to play something. interesting points to this one is that the last time I heard it performed was with our SHS band, and then the time where I first been introduced to it was with the Super Concert Community Band, so the are playing extremely high, hard level music, doing an amazing job with it, so I'm really impressed with that. And then one of the funny things that happened is that Ms. Smith, our vice principal, came to the service one day, and it was the second day that we tried this piece, and it was crashing and burning really hard with all kinds of strange things. And she's a bit of a musician from high school, and she came up to me and said, wow, that was a tough rehearsal. And I said, yes, but wait till we get it put together. So I'm trying to make sure that she comes back tomorrow after the perform for her. So anyway, we have 2 more pieces for you. The next one is Bender's Theme. It's going to be conducted by one of our 8th grade students, Paige Pennington. So, Paige, if you want. Okay, thank you very much for all the things that you support us. I said that before. We have a lot of exciting things happening this year. And I have some requests for you. I see lots of people's cell phones out here. I would love to see your best photos so that you can share them with everyone and start collecting photos of our group as we move through the year. And so you don't need to be a professional photographer, but if you get a really good snapshot, please send it my way so we can share it with you. I would appreciate that. And then I just want to introduce Phil. Okay, thank you so much again for coming out. It's been a pleasure performing this evening. I can't wait to see you all for that. Performance. Saturday night, of course, here at the North River Ballroom perform. Fantastic. It was so much fun. In the meantime, just a little bit of help putting all of this stuff away. So students can make sure we bring the music stand back and percussion, we bring instruments back. And then any times that feel like